You know, last week I posted something controversial on Instagram. These guys banned me for 4 days. If you know, I work with social media a lot. I engage with a lot of people who have a huge following. And I couldn't send any messages. I couldn't talk to anybody. I couldn't like anything. I just didn't have like access for 4 days. And it really got me ponder about social media, about all these platforms, about free speech, and about everything. And I posted something about the Olympics. I don't know if you guys have followed the Olympics, but kind of like what happened with the intro about the Olympics, the Last Supper, that they were making fun of Christ and everything. And I'm a very vocal guy. I posted about something else, and anyway, I'm a vocal guy. I I always speak up to my beliefs, and I always try to defend what I believe in, what I believe to be true. And I'm a very religious man too. I'm a Christian. I believe in Christ a lot. And something that I've noticed is that a lot of people that are Christians, they don't have the balls to speak up. And that this is what I've learned. We live in a society right now that there's a lot of messed up things going on with ideologies, gender stuff, and like about family, about kids, about what's right and what's wrong. People are falling away from God, falling away from teachings, Jesus teachings. A lot of average stuff is being promoted. People are not chasing the dreams. People are not speaking up when they're talking about like, oh, if you're 12 or 14, you can change your. I'm like, what the hell is going on? There's a lot of like messed up things going on in society right now, and a lot of people are not speaking up. As I told you, I'm a very vocal guy. So one of the things I did, first of all, knowing that YouTube sometimes they put your videos down, and Instagram they're pretty freaking liberal and like they shadow ban people, and freedom of speech is not a thing there. So I relaunched my podcast again. I used to have like 30 episodes, hundreds of people that listen to our stuff, and it's called The Real Christian. And we're gonna talk about trendy stuff. I mean, not just trendy, but like current events, political issues, controversial stuff. We're gonna also talk about how to apply spiritual principles of Christianity in your business, in your body, in your relationships, in family, and everything. We're gonna interview a lot of successful people, and a lot of people that I think they're doing the job that I'm talking about right now. They're speaking up and they're defending their beliefs and values. And also, we're gonna take a lot of Q&As, questions and answers and stuff, and we're gonna post that on YouTube. So follow me on Instagram. It's BenjaPP201. It's on my YouTube. You can follow it up. But I'm talking about this because I don't like when people put restrictions in what I can say or what I cannot say, and it pisses me off. And on the flip side, I see a lot of people, a lot of Christians, that they just tolerate a lot of bullshit from the other side, and they don't have the balls to speak up. They don't have the balls to defend what they believe in. And these are not just Christians. I'm talking about everybody in general. If there's something you believe in, you're passionate about it, and you truly know that that's right and can help other people. I'm not saying go in people's faces and like content. I'm not saying that. I'm saying just open your freaking mouth. Have some freaking balls. If you're a guy, have some balls. If you're a girl, have some feminine balls and talk about it and tell people what you think. It's like we live in a society right now that they're shutting down our throats different ideologies that I know for a fact that you don't believe in. But you just let them do it. You just let them do it in their community, in your family, in social media. Your voice and your mouth is the most powerful thing you have. And we have a lot of soft people that they're not willing to speak up, even if you stand alone. I have thousands of people that whenever I post something controversial, something that I'm truly believe in, they're like, oh yeah, Ben, yeah, I believe that. Yeah, Ben this, that, Ben behind you. I'm like, then why are you, if you're behind me, why don't you say anything? Again, it's fine. A lot of people, they just don't have the courage, but like that's, the definition of courage? It's not acting in the absence of fear. It's acting regardless if there's fear or being nervous or whatever. It's acting regardless. That's a courageous person. Are you a courageous person? Because we live in a society right now that you cannot be quiet anymore. We live in a society right now that you cannot be shut down. That you cannot stay silent. That's false. If you're a true believer, if you truly believe in Christ's teachings, and if you're a strong man, if you're a strong woman, you will speak up. If you don't, you're part of the problem with society. A lot of people that don't have the courage or the faith or the feminine balls or the big balls as men to speak for truth and defend it, regardless if you're by yourself or not. We live in a society that you cannot stay silent anymore. This is my invitation and my exhortation and friggin' all the tations to speak up, defend what you believe in, and be vocal about it. I'm not saying to create contention, to create fights, to get in people's faces. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying be the light in the darkness. I'm saying be the salt of the earth. I'm saying be that. That's what it says in the scriptures. And if you're not doing that, it says, if you're not being the salt of the earth, then you have no purpose and you're worthless. Because you're not fulfilling the purpose of your creation, to be different, to stand out, to defend what you believe in, to speak for truth, to be a defender and a light of truth. That's what you were created to be, and you're not doing it. You're being a coward. Because you're scared of what your friends or like somebody on the internet might say. Dude, screw that. Screw that. Get used to some hate or some like people trash talking you or whatever. It's called being a man. And that's called being a woman. That's called being a leader. Have some courage and speak up. And not just in social media, but in everything. Be an example of truth and light to other people. That they feel inspired by who you are, what you do, what you say, and how they feel around you. At least that's what I try to do. And I hope you can do the same because it's needed. We have a lack of leaders right now. A lot of women. A lack of women. True women. A lot of girls, not a lot of women. We have a lot of boys, not a lot of men. There's a lot of problems in society that could be fixed just if you have the balls enough to stand your ground and to defend what you believe to be true. Love you guys. And let me know if you have any questions. We'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Bye.